Hello everyone and welcome to Tucker Translate. See the disclaimer above and the socials on the side. Dewa, let's look at today's topic.
Hello everyone, welcome to Tucker Translates. Today I've got a video for you for absolute beginners of patent translation. So first, you want to translate from Japanese to English. That's great. And patent translation is one of the most well-paid work out there. And while it may not be for everyone, it can be rewarding and enjoyable. And well, I like what I do. But before jumping into just translation, we need to put some information here. As with anything, we need to have a framework of terms and ideas that will put you on the road to becoming a good patent translator. And to help with this, I recommend downloading the WIPO Patent Drafting Manual. So WIPO, W-I-P-O, if you just do a search for the WIPO Patent Drafting Manual, it'll pop up. It's a free resource. And this is a great resource. It's got lots of information. It's basically got everything you'll need. It's in a pretty condensed form, so I recommend watching this video, and when there's something you're not sure of, refer to the drafting manual to help with your understanding. So let's go over a few basics. What is a patent? So basically, a patent protects an idea. It gives the inventor a chance to profit from the idea while also sharing the idea with the world. It doesn't give the inventor a right to make it. It only gives the inventor the right to stop other people making it. Now, to get a patent, the invention needs to satisfy two requirements: novelty and non-obviousness. Now, these terms are important in relation with another term, prior art. Prior art is probably the term I want you to remember the most. Its meaning's simple. It's just anything that has come before this invention. So an invention is like anything. It doesn't just appear. It has this big history before it. And that history is prior art, specifically of the same technological field as the invention. So for example, a tire. There have been many tires up until this point, and many companies research and develop tires. But this company is able to look at that and create something which has not been created before. And for translators in particular, prior art is important because in patents, prior art will actually be listed. And this gives us a good resource to go to and research up on the topic, to find the terms that are appropriate, and it just helps us to understand the invention that we're translating quicker. Now, I've talked about a few things about terms, and now we know a few terms and we know a little bit about patents in general. Let's start thinking about patents in terms of translating. So first, let's break down the sections of a patent. If you look at a patent without much knowledge, they are actually quite intimidating. So let's just go through the sections first and give you an idea of what you will be dealing with. Now, we'll just run through them quickly here, and I'll give a more detailed description later on. So number one is just the title, the name of the invention. If we use an example we used before, the tire, then the title will just be a tire or a pneumatic tire. 2, the background. This is the section that deals with prior art, as we're talking with before. And in this section, prior art other patents will be listed, giving you that resource to go to. Summary is usually just a copy and paste of the claims, and brief description of the drawings is just figure 1 is this, figure 2 is this. It just is a description of the drawings, nothing too difficult there. Moving on to number 5, this is the meat of the patent. We talked before about how a patent has to disclose how to make the invention. You have to provide instructions for other people that teaches them how to make that invention. And this is what the detailed description is. It is the largest part of the patent too. Like when we're translating, we probably spend 90% of our time in the detailed description. Okay, moving on to number 6, the claims. The claims are the legal document of the patent. The claims are the most important part of the patent. It's the section that defines the scope or what is protected by the patent. And so even though in terms of proportion it might not be a huge part of the patent, you should spend lots of time on the claims just to make sure everything's right. Then moving down, abstract is just a really short, I think under 200 word summary of the invention, just to provide a short description for people that do patent searching. Mainly used for patent searching, yeah. And last one, drawings. Now, I didn't mention this before, but I should have with the detailed description, because the drawings and the detailed description go hand in hand. Drawings are a visual representation of the invention. The detailed description is what you're seeing in the drawings, but written as text. They really do go hand in hand, these two sections. So much so that in the detailed description, any elements, any parts of the invention will be given a number, and this number will then be in the drawing, so you can see which part, which element corresponds to which thing in the drawing. So that's just a quick rundown of the sections of a patent. You must have, I'm sure you have questions still, but I'll go over things in more detail in my next video, including things like searching for patents and also actually translating patents using Pharos. So look forward to that. To be continued. Bye bye.